Hello, everyone. I'm just putting out a quick Instagram post and tweet so that I'm on live, and then we'll go ahead and get started. All right, there's the post on Instagram. And then Twitter. Maybe if I can get paste to come up, that is. There we go. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and kick this off. So yesterday we left off in Lothering. So we're gonna start there. And then my goal kind of is to absolutely get through Lothering, and then I think we're gonna do Redcliffe first before we do all the other stuff. I don't know. We'll kind of play it by ear, because yeah, we need to get through this. I also notice it is very quiet for you guys, so I'm gonna turn it up a bit actually. We'll see if that helps. Like I noticed watching back, the dialogue was very quiet, so I'll keep an eye on that, and hopefully it's a lot better for you guys this time around. All right, so we're in Lothering. I'm just going to do the same thing I always do. I do want to go through everything, try to talk to everybody, all that stuff.
As you say. Please, we came here to get away from the fighting.
I don't like this place. Why did we come here?
Okay.
You don't look like the other folk fleeing the south. Were you in the battle?
Okay, it looks like it's louder for you guys, so that should be good. What makes you think that?
Look chastened, so you're not from the wilds, and you're not a farmer. I'd guess you saw some fighting.
Right, so we are supposed to be not saying that we're Grey Wardens, because Logain basically put out there that he has a bounty on Grey Warden's head because he blamed us for the king dying. I'll say it's not important.
Suppose it's not.
I'm gonna ask some questions. What's going on here?
What isn't? We got chastened barbarians in every farmholder south of Callanhard running from the Darkspawn. Not that they'll be safe here with the army gone.
Who's in charge of this village?
You could talk to the elder, though she's got her hands full getting everyone on their way. For now, most folks go to Sir Bryant. He's head of the Chantry's Templars.
You don't have a ruling lord?
He's gone to war and taken all his soldiers, leaving us to fend for ourselves. There's not going to be much left when he returns, if he returns.
And were those bandits always outside the village?
You mean they're gone?
I drove them off.
Goody for you. Now there's no one to drive off the blighted refugees. Sir Brian's
Oh my god. There's
no
no winning, man. There's no winning. Alright, I should go.
Don't let me stop you.
Okay. We'll do this little area first, and then move into the actual town.
As if we needed more fighting here. Don't you see how scared everyone is?
I don't even think any of these people will talk to you. Yeah, I don't think any of them talk to you, but there is stuff to loot.
Oh, is that so? You could just be listening to the tone of my voice.
Oh?
You could be an utter moron for all we know.
Oh, he's talking to the dog. Oh, I forgot to install that mod. Oh my god. I need to do that after the stream, so that we can just have the dog with us the whole time. Actually, I'm going to take just 1 second to pull it up on my screen just so I remember. Should be on Nexus mods. real quick because I do not want to forget. We definitely want the dog to be a companion, even though we have 3 others. So let me just real fast pull it up so I don't forget at the end of stream to do that. Dog. I've definitely had this mod before. Extra dog slot. There we go. Okay. I have it up on my other monitor now, so I will not forget to download that mod now. Okay. Yeah, they don't talk to you here, really. I think we looted everything. All right. Now we need to head here and talk to the Templar.
Move on if you can. Lothering's lost.
Damn, he talked real quiet. What do you mean?
Had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Can I ask a few questions?
Here to keep an eye out for Darkspawn. Please ask someone in town. No offense.
Okay, is anyone in charge here?
North with Terran Loghain, so Lothering's on its own. Most folks look to Elder Miriam. Otherwise, you could speak to Sir Bryant in the Chantry, I suppose. It's up to you.
Okay, so there's a couple different people we can talk to. Yeah, they don't talk. Okay. Yap, yap, yap.
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be...
I know these people for sure have something for us.
Greetings to you, my lady. If it isn't too much to ask,
This is so sad.
We thought it would be safer in Lothering, that the Terran would bring his soldiers here. But bandits attacked us and took everything. Our food, our clothes.
That's so sad.
Lamb. Nobody cares about a few elves. Can you help us?
I care about a few elves. I care about all the elves. Yep, we drove them off.
Our belongings are still there.
I can't thank you enough, friend. Even if we don't get everything back, it's good to know others will be safe.
Hopefully their stuff is still there. Kind of wish I knew the follow-up. I wonder, actually, maybe I can go over there and find them there. I kind of want to check that real quick. Let me finish talking to people in this area, though. Oh, dog. Oh, that was a scary close-up I just got. Okay. All right. This little boy
Have you seen my mother?
lost his mom.
Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
Oh, buddy. Do you know where your father is?
With William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back.
Yeah, come with me. I'll help you find your mother.
I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
We'll give him money.
Oh, Silver! Wow,
He can get some food.
thank you. You're a really nice lady. Like Mother.
He should not go look. No, he should not go look for her. Oh, brother. Maybe we should have told him to go to the Chantry. Okay, let me run back over here real quick. Because I'm just curious. And then if they're not over here, if we can't see if they found their stuff, we'll just go back. But I'm curious. I don't think I've ever gone back to just check. Nope. So they must have just got their stuff and took off. Okay, I did see a couple things to loot. And then I think there's another group over there we can talk to. Maybe these two as well? I don't remember. I don't remember.
their board.
Please,
I brought
we
my
came here
family
to get
back
away
because
from
I
the fighting.
Back off. I have the right to
Oh, he just shoved her. Rude.
Profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Why would I want to help you? Yeah, this is messed up.
He is charging outlandish
That is messed up.
prices people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I have 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
You don't think you're being unscrupulous?
Buy no goods at all.
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
I think you can compromise and still make a profit, no?
If that woman agrees, I'm allowed to charge something.
Do what you must, so long as the prices do not beggar the needy.
Fine, fine, done. And since you don't look too needy, normal prices for you.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
Nice. Persuasive. Achievement unlocked. Let's go.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy.
So let's see what he has. Oh, right. I should be giving like Morrigan stuff and just double checking. Hi, Zach. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. So let's figure out like weapons and stuff because I think I have stuff I can give Morrigan potentially. Okay, balanced great sword does 11, not any better than mine. Should be good there. Alistair, he has 7.7. Yeah, he's good as well. And then Morrigan, she has her own stat, but I have this one, which is worse. Has different bonuses, but I think we'll have her keep hers. Okay, armor wise, oh, we got a lot of shit. Okay, I'm rocking like medium armor and then light boots and gloves. So let's see if any of these gloves are better than one. Okay, that's better than what I got. Yeah, let's switch these out. And then boots wise, those are better than what I have. So we'll switch to those. And then armor, we're looking at medium armor. This is better. Chainmail. Okay. Good. Now let's do Alistair. Alistair's rocking medium, and we're going to give him heavy armor. So let's look for medium gloves. They're the same. Medium boots. They're the same. And then I don't have heavy armor for him to wear right now. I think he has the best shield as well. Yeah. Okay. Morrigan could use some gloves and boots. Gloves. boots. Okay. Accessories. 1 willpower. We'll give it to myself. Warden's Oath is 2 constitution. I'll take that. Alistair, we'll give this one. Okay. So everything else we can sell, except I want to keep the enchanted dagger. Okay.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy.
Goofy. All right.
Just don't buy everything up.
Okay. We can get rid of that. This. Okay. All right, buddy. And then that's it. And then from him, I kind of want to get some healing. So let's get both of these. Injury kits, we got plenty of. What else? What else? Wine. I'm trying to remember who likes. Oh no, I think I know who likes wine. We don't have them yet. Or it might be Win actually. I can't remember. All right, Chanter.
My hearth is yours. My bread is yours. My life is yours. For all who walk in the
Bro, see what you did, Zach? Have anything of interest on the board?
Champions of the just.
It's just Carter. I know, but you look at what you started. Let's talk to the kid.
Where are you from?
Okay, never mind. Bandits everywhere. As transcribed on behalf of Sir Bryant, Templar and Defender of the Faith. Know that all those who prey upon refugees do so under pain of death. The Maker spurns bandits and their kind. The Templars offer a sizable reward for their apprehension of... Okay. I think we got that, didn't we? Oh, no, this is different. Okay. Well, whatever. We just have to get bandit groups. That's pretty much all that's saying. Okay. Let's go in here first, and then we'll go over to the next area.
Legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts.
Please, you're scaring the children.
Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at darkspawn hands.
Bro's lost it.
One of their minions is already amongst us. This woman bears their evil stench. Can you not see the vile blackness that fills her?
Let's see. Let's say, why don't you keep your voice down?
I watch the Black Horde descend on my people. I will not be silent.
Please stop. Somebody shut his mouth.
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us.
That's enough. This ends now. Let's say, you poor man, what happened to you?
My family, my clan, those creatures butchered.
We're being very nice. I like being very nice.
But we cannot escape the darkspawn.
Let's see. It must have been horrible. How did you escape?
I ran, hearing my wife's screams as they dragged her off. She had hair the same color as yours.
Brown? Yeah, a whole lot of people have brown hair. I'm gonna say, you are not honoring her death by acting like this. Okay, okay, that is not. I'm gonna say, I'm calling you an idiot. Listen to yourself for a moment.
I have shamed my ancestors.
I was trying to be nice. Oh no! He ran off crying. That's so sad. I'm gonna say there's always hope. Muster your courage.
We can't give up. But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim.
Right, we have so much to do in this game. I'm like thinking of everything. There's Denerim, there's the freaking where the Dalish are, there's I don't know, there's a lot of places. Okay. Let's see. Foods. Anything over here?
We were lucky. We had the coin to pay the toll to those bandits. Many
Sir Marin.
There's simply no room left.
Do I look like a refugee to you?
Coming to Lothering, I make no assumptions. Priests are within if you seek to offer devotion to the Maker, however. May he protect us all.
Boo. I'm gonna say who... Wait, did you know there were bandits on the highway?
Did you drive them off? Well, Sir Brian will appreciate that.
Who's in charge of this chantry?
The VOD Mother runs the chantry itself, and Sir Brian heads the Templars stationed here.
Have you heard any news?
Since Tairn Logain passed by with his army. It's a shame about the king.
Zach, can you hear the people more? I was watching Bat the other day and I noticed that the dialogue from characters was really quiet, especially when I was talking. So I raised the volume for you guys. Does it sound better? Okay.
Please, we came here to get away from the fighting.
As if we needed more fighting.
Word of Darkspawn strike.
Are you here to see the Reverend Mother too?
Where is she?
In her office arranging for everyone to leave, I suppose. I don't think she's with anyone right now. I came to ask for a blessing. With my family abandoning the farm to flee north, we'll need all the grace the Maker can offer. Well, good luck to you. I need to get underway. If I'm lucky, I'll make it back to the farmhold by nightfall.
Alright, bye-bye.
That is all. May the Maker have mercy on us.
Okay. Sir Brian.
Yes, my lady? Who might you be?
You can call me Edelyn.
Lothering's remaining Templars. You don't seem like the other refugees. Are you one of Arl Eamon's knights?
Do many of his knights come here?
Some have in recent days. Arl Eamon has fallen ill, and his knights are on a quest for the sacred urn filled with Andraste's ashes, said to cure any malady. He must be very ill if they chase miracles as the only cure. One of the Arl's knights, Sir Donnell, is here searching for fantasies while... Never mind. Ask him if you care about this foolishness.
Things seem very dire in the village. About those bandits outside the village.
Breath. How many times must we drive them off?
I'm gonna say one less. I drove them off myself.
Indeed, they're gone.
It's true. I saw the bastard running for the hills myself.
Who are you, bro?
Feat indeed. Will you accept a small reward for your efforts?
I'll say no need. Your thanks is enough.
If it interests you, there is a Chanters board outside full of quests that need doing. The Chanters even offer pay for some of them. Now, unless there's something else you need.
Things seem very dire in the village.
With the ban having taken his men north, the village is left to its fate. We will evacuate as many as we can before the horde reaches us. I will stay as long as I'm needed. Now, unless there's something else you need.
Bro's trying to rush me off. I need some information.
Important, certainly.
Are you in charge here?
The revered mother leads this flock. I merely command her Templars. Normally, our role is to protect the Chantry and seek out unsanctioned magic. For now, it is all we can do to protect the innocent.
And if you found an unsanctioned mage?
Pretend that I was such a mage. What would you do to me?
I have no time to even think about such things right now.
It's so funny to me, like that whole thing, because like she has a whole ass giant staff attached to her back. It is not a secret. How do Templars fight against magic?
We have more than swords at our disposal. We're taught to dispel unholy magics as well. If only our powers work to keep away the Darkspawn. Alas, it is not so.
Where would I find the revered mother?
In her study, no doubt. Preparing what she will take when we eventually evacuate.
Are you the only protection this village has?
Our ban was summoned by Tairn Logain, and he took his soldiers north with him. Lothering has been abandoned.
Tell me about something else.
Important, certainly.
Have you heard any recent news?
Other than the Darkspawn horde bearing down on us, none of it is good. Teyrn Loghain is set to declare himself king, I hear. Disaster piled on disaster.
King Kaelin had no... Let's say, what do you mean?
Teyrn Loghain has no legitimate claim on the throne. He may be a hero, and his daughter may be queen, but he is a commoner, and the king's corpse is barely cold. If Arl Eamon was able to intervene, perhaps it would not have gone this far. I do not care who takes the throne. Only fools fight over who owns a cottage while it burns down around them.
I should go.
Safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
Okay. Let's talk to Sir Donal.
I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donal? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Teyrn Loghain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Loghain straight soon enough.
So you're here looking for the Urn of Sacred Ashes, then?
I am indeed. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness. But I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
What's about his friend?
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
I'm sorry about your friend. I drove with the bandits that killed him. I'm sorry about your friend.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
I was hoping to meet Arl or
Why is
Eamon, in
that,
fact.
if I may ask?
We need his help against Teyrn Loghain.
Arl is a popular man, it's true. Teyrn Loghain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Teyrn has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern.
Is there any point in going to Redcliffe?
He may be dead already. Or perhaps his luck has changed in the weeks I have been gone.
We should see what's happening at Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could.
Shouldn't you be fleeing the Darkspawn?
Mission takes priority. But I fear I shall be returning to Redcliffe with nothing to show for my efforts.
So your quest for the ashes brought you
I
here?
expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact. But my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales.
Tell me more about this Urn of Sacred Ashes.
The urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
Perhaps I could help you?
Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, my lady. You have been most helpful.
Okay. Let's check the left. See what's over here.
I hear you drove off those bandits.
No.
I hope they don't come back.
Ugh, not having lockpicking sucks so much.
I'm sorry, I cannot talk now. I must feed the holy brazier to ensure the flame never dies.
What's the significance of the
It
brazier?
represents the flames that burned Andraste herself. Do you know the tale?
I know all chantries keep a fire to honor her
The
death.
prophet was burned in the ancient city of Minrathous before the ancient mages she had fought. Instead of dying in pain as the mages wanted, she was purified by the fire and taken by the Maker into the heavens to stand forever at his side. We are all sinners. The fire symbolizes our hope that forgiveness is possible. Thus, we all serve by feeding its flames.
Aren't there easier ways to keep a fire going?
The dwarves have offered us coal and special rocks. Even the Circle of Magi volunteered to provide magical flames. If that isn't irony, I don't know what is. The flame means little without the act of remembering and atoning for our sins.
Insane. I think I understand.
Always
Thank
a pleasure.
you. Who's in charge
Your
here?
mother is in the other room, but Sir Bryant can probably answer your questions.
I'll leave you then.
You well. You ever wonder if that's an accurate likeness of Andraste? Maybe she was ugly. Maybe she had buck
Teeth. Maybe she had buck teeth.
And then shall the Maker return to us. And then shall the Maker return to
Lame.
the city in heaven. And then shall
All right, so let's talk to. I should have started the Templar first.
Seem quite odd to me.
Odd.
Not be the first to
Oh, Morrigan with her giant staff on her back. Yeah.
Let's get used to it. I'll be watching you. We want no trouble here.
Dang.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here.
What
Might I
teeth is
suggest 30 silver?
acceptable? The thing is I play a character that doesn't believe in the Maker and all that, but I think because the Chantry is helping all these people, it's not out of character to donate. Let's go 5 sovereigns.
Poor souls will weep at your generosity.
Hopefully it helps.
What can I do for you then?
I need your help.
Here. Oh dear.
Okay, don't forget I just gave you so much gold.
You must know that Tairn Loghain declared the Grey Wardens to be outlaws.
What do I care for Loghain's lies?
Tairn claims that the Grey Wardens are responsible for the king's death. There is a price on your head. Lay low, and I promise to keep your presence a secret. That is the best I can do. Now, if there is nothing else.
Can you provide any help at all?
You without risking the safety of this village and Chantry. The best I can do is keep your presence a secret.
I know we're gonna have to come back to her in a second though.
Now,
For something else.
if there is nothing else.
Alright. Now we can leave the Chantry. We talked to everybody, and then we're gonna go to the other little area. I know we're gonna have to come back here though. To turn in that one bandit quest, and then also we have to ask her favor for something. Okay.
So let's talk about your mother.
Oh yes, let's listen to this.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. Besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Oh, we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
They're so funny. Okay, we'll start from the right.
I hear those
Oh my gosh, I never know who I can talk to. I think they all just kind of have
Not
different
want to go
names.
in. Tavern's full, and those soldiers are being a nuisance.
Tell me about those
They're not
soldiers.
here to defend us. They were looking for someone before they started drinking. I hear they almost killed a man because they didn't like his face. I wonder if they're deserters from the king's army.
Why is the tavern full?
Same reason the Chantry's full, packed with people who fled their homes. The tavern keeper's letting folks sleep on the floors, but he can only fit so many. And those soldiers are getting restless.
You seem unhappy.
Is there any reason to be happy? With the king dead, them Darkspawn will overrun Lothering before anyone can organize. You'd think those soldiers could at least run off the bandits. I hear someone gave them what they deserved. Wasn't you, was it?
Yes, that was me.
It was? Hey, everyone! This is the one who drove out those thieving bastards! More will probably come, but it's good to know some justice is left here. Thank you.
All right.
So Tairn Loghain is the new
Gossip.
regent? Did you speak to that knight yesterday? Said he was from Redcliffe.
He talked to everyone in the tavern. How are we supposed to know where the urn of sacred ashes is?
Might as well ask us how to
He was asking random people. That's funny.
all the Redcliffe Knights were looking for it. As if they didn't have anything better to do. I don't get it. I've got a cousin in the Templars. He says the mages in the tower out on
Morgan's right there listening to their gossip right up close.
say that though. Well, this time it's true. They're not sure what to do about it yet, he says. What's to do? I thought you killed them. Easier said than done. Mages pick a fine time to go turning into demons, I tell you.
Do they have any more gossip? No? Okay. Inside we go.
Well, look what we have here then. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Loghain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about a woman by this very description, and everyone said they hadn't seen her?
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble.
Liliana.
Down, simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
Let's talk about this before things get out of hand.
He would listen. He blindly follows his master's commands.
I am not the blind one. I served at Ostagar, where the Tern saved us from the Grey Warden's treachery. I serve him gladly. Enough talk. Take the Warden into custody. Kill this sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Right, let's make this quick.
I forgot I was on him because I died because I wasn't paying attention yesterday.
Alright, you've won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
Take a message to Loghain.
What do you want to tell him?
He'll pay for what he's done. We're coming for him.
Tell him. Right away, now. Thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
So I see. Where does the sister learn to fight like that?
I wasn't born in the Chantry, you know. Many of us had more colorful lives before we joined. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
I'm Edelyn, a
Those
pleasure.
knows that you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened, you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
I will need help, that's true.
And the Maker wants me to go with you.
Can you elaborate?
I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
Also, I'll need more than prayers, I'm afraid.
Fight. I can do more than fight. As I said, I was not always a lay sister. I put aside that life when I came here. But now, if it is the Maker's will, I will take it up again. Gladly. Please let me help you.
Very well, I will not turn away help when it's offered.
Was cracked worse than Mother thought. Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
Yeah, we're gonna bring her in. Sorry, pup. We will get the mod. I will remember to install the mod though, so we can have the dog with us always.
You're gonna make more trouble? We've about all we can stand in Lothering now.
Sorry about the
They
mess.
had it coming, and they were trouble enough themselves. So long as you don't start more, I won't get excited.
Right then, name's Denal. Sorry I can't chat much. As you see, we've a full house.
Have you heard any rumors?
I heard from some travelers that something bad might have happened in Redcliffe, overrun by Darkspawn, maybe. There's no word from the village at all. A merchant friend of mine said he encountered someone fleeing the place and there was nothing waiting for him there but death. He wisely turned around and came right back. Anything else I can get you?
Any other
I hear that
rumors?
the regent, is calling for new levies of troops. He wants to rebuild the army he lost at Astagar. Thing is, there's not a lot of spare men to be found. Out of Dragon's Peak, there's press gangs roaming around, grabbing any free man they can lay their hands on. Anything else I can get you?
Any other rumors?
Knights from Redcliffe spread
I like listening to the rumors.
on some kind of mission, but I hear that they're starting to become rare to find. Maybe they all went back to Redcliffe. More likely they got tired of searching for something that can't be found and abandoned their search. I wonder what Earl Eamon is going to do without any knights. Anything else I can get you?
Let's see if there's any other rumors.
The Dwarven King is passed on. Old as he was probably poisoned.
So we're getting kind of tidbits of the different areas we're going to be visiting in the game to solve their issues, because we're an issue solver in this game. But yeah, you guys are kind of hearing about like what we're going to encounter.
Nobody knows exactly what, though, and the Templars aren't saying exactly what we need, isn't it? Let's hope the mages are just cooking up something to deal with the Darkspawn. Somebody should be, after all. Anything else I can get you? Some hunters who range into the Brazilian forest.
That's what it's called. I always forget the name of the forest. Brazilian forest is where the Dalish are.
The blight, most likely, poor sods. Anything else I can get you? With King Kaelin dead, the throne falls to Queen Anora. She's made her father the regent, however, at least for now. I think Kaelin's father, old King Merrick, would have approved. Anything else I can get you? With a defeat at Ostagar, it'll be inevitable that the Darkspawn hordes start moving north soon. They have no one standing in their way, do they? Anything else I can get you? Thank the Maker we didn't.
God, bro has heard tons of rumors. Holy.
Troops out just in time, so he said. Without him, we'd be lost. Anything else I can get you? I hear news from Dinnerham that Tyrn Loghain has been declared the new regent. Makes sense, his daughter being the queen. Anything else I can get you? Some folks aren't happy.
Holy cow. Anything else I can get you?
Something to do with the king's death. Isn't that the most ridiculous thing you ever heard? The Darkspawn killed him, sure enough. If Tyrn Loghain couldn't save the king from that inn, then nobody could. Anything else I can get you? I hear from folks.
Oh my god, bro has so many rumors.
Werewolves. They haven't been around since the days of Dane and his ilk. Anything else I can get you?
Alessa Isolde, the young Orlesian woman that married Earl Eamon, I hear tell she tried to poison her husband so she could marry his brother, Bantegan. Maker's honest truth.
Anything else I can get you? I hear tell they held a funeral in Dinnerham for King King. The Grand Cleric called for a full day of mourning, and there was a procession a mile long passing by the brazier. It's too bad they don't have a body to properly burn. What happened to him at the hands of those creatures, it's unthinkable. Anything else I can get you? I've heard a lot of stories.
Dude, I think we've been here for like 10 minutes. There is no way this bro has heard this many rumors.
Out of nowhere and disappeared just as fast. Anything else I can get you?
Tell me you're done, please.
I've heard a rumor that the reason Queen Anora has never produced.
I know that he runs out eventually.
It's a curse from the Maker for bringing a commoner into the royal line. Until someone of royal blood is put on the throne, there will never be an heir. It seems the royal line of Calenod has been broken for good now.
Anything else I can get you?
There's talk that King Kaelin was cheated.
Ooh.
Found out about it.
I mean, that's definitely not true. Surely not.
Abandoned Kaelin at Oster.
I do not think Logan would abandon Kaelin because of that.
A strange rumor the other day. King Kaelin was not really Merrick's son, you see. Merrick's real son is hidden in the bowels of Denham's palace and has been since he was born. I suppose they feed him cakes all day to keep him content. Maybe he's simple. Or a mage. Marek's real son, a mage. Can you imagine? Anything else I can get you? Habron, daughter of the Earl of Southreach, has spent an exorbitant amount of her father's coin
Puppies?
buying puppies. No one knows what happens to the puppies, and she buys a new one every week. Anything else I can get you? There's a nasty rumour going around that the Grey Wardens are evil and that they worship the Archdemon. They're the ones that cause the blood.
Amazing.
They're getting upset, see, that there was no use for them anymore, so they summoned up the Archdemon to do their bidding. It would explain a great many things. Anything else I can get you? The crafters of the
Oh my god, I literally know he runs out of gossip eventually.
recognized as a true guild. Can you imagine? As if the men weren't blue enough. Anything else I can get you? I don't know what to tell you.
Dude, I think it's so funny that you sit there and you listen to him yap like for 10 minutes and then he's finally just like, oh, I can't think of anything else to tell you. Like, oh my gosh. What else can we do?
Look around. People are sleeping on the floors and in the attic.
Yeah, no rooms. Who are those men I fought exactly?
Marched by. He left those fellas behind to look for Grey Wardens. I suppose that's you.
You'll keep that to yourself.
One with you, whatever the turn says. My grandfather served. Your secret's safe with me.
Good.
And I'll get you then.
I'll be going. I wonder, I guess we can't come back in the future, actually. I was gonna say, I wonder if he just has more rumors for you.
This is no better than what we left.
Alright, let's talk to the cook.
If you want something, speak to Denal. I don't deal with customers.
We're ransacking the place. Not really. We're just taking stuff.
I shall do it. I could do that for you.
Oh my god, yes. Yes, finally. Finally, we have someone who can pick locks. I forgot about that. Thank God. Okay, let's talk to this guy.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Don't worry about him. I took care of it.
Well, I don't know what to say to that. Thanks.
Thanks. Show me what you got. Oh, he has more health. Yes. Gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Okay. Okay. Oh, I think I need to give her... Let me see if I can give her... Liliana anything. Right, so we can give her this other enchanted dagger. Now she has 2. I think for her other set, we'll give her a bow or a crossbow. We'll give her a crossbow. Okay. And then we can give her some... Ooh, are these better than what she's wearing? They aren't. Okay. Okay, we'll sell the rest.
You're here about food. I got other gear to sell.
Know of any well-paying work in laundering?
The chanter's board. No.
Poison.
You know anything. I figured if I kept asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks. I might have some ingredients in stock. Don't really know what you need.
Okay, let's sell some shit real quick. Okay. A poisonous proposition. We'll do that in a bit. Oh, Blackstone Liaison. I forgot about these guys.
You're the Grey Warden everyone's been talking about.
Is there something I could do for you?
I represent the Blackstone Irregulars. We're a mercenary company that fell on hard times after the war with Orlais. I'm sure you know that times are getting worse every day. With your help, the Irregulars could be of use to Ferelden once more.
How can I be of
Our
service?
leaders thought you might be willing to help. Each of our posts in Ferelden will contain letters addressed to you. Unlike most who work with us, you're getting letters straight from Raelnor and Tauran, our leaders. I hope this tells you how highly the Irregulars regard the Grey Wardens.
I'll take a look.
Thank you. When you've completed a mission, just return to me or any of our members stationed at an Irregulars post. We'll make sure your efforts are rewarded. Maker's blessing.
Okay. So we need, alright, we need to find these people. Okay. And these people. Okay.
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
I must continue playing, else I earn no coin tonight.
Alright, lady, you're the one standing there talking doing nothing.
Did you see the new recruiters out?
Okay, let's go talk to the rest of these people here.
When are you going home?
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps?
What do you need traps for?
The Darkspawn may be coming soon. He's got traps on his farm. I figured I'd put a few on my lands. Barlin wants to poison his traps. I just want normal traps.
Why don't you just buy some?
None to be had. Barlin has all the traps in the village in his fields.
Barlin has poison traps on his lands?
Poison yet, thank the maker. So his fields are just full
Oh,
of traps.
right. So that was the guy we just talked to. I can't make traps.
I didn't mean to bother you. Sorry.
I think we don't have anyone that can, do we? Yes, hi, Fuyu. Yes, I do have a Twitter. It used to just kind of be a personal Twitter. I made it because my old personal Twitter became my business account. Yes, I do have a Twitter that's now just for the streams. Sorry, I was like having a brain fart there. Why do I not remember how to craft?
What?
Oh, because that's a skill. I can level up, so I think I can learn to make traps for her. I think. Can I talk to her again?
A lean harvest and so many mouths to
Maybe not. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, we'll go to 23. There. We'll... Okay. Trap making. Now I can make a trap. All right.
Oh, hello.
I might be able to help you with those traps now.
I would happily pay you to make some. There's wood and nails and other goods around the village.
So we're still in Lothering, by the way. We're just getting all the quests and talking to everybody. Because once we leave Lothering, we won't be able to go back. Traps are a girl's best friend. Okay, so we need to... We have a few quests to do here. How do I make... What is she, like... I don't know what kind of trap she wants. Alison has feared that... Heard that Berlin is setting traps around his land to protect... Okay. 3 spring traps. Done. Easy.
Did you make any traps?
I'll follow you back, by the way, for you, too. I have the traps for you.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you, stranger.
Okay. So we got her traps, and then we can also make, we can still make the poison for that one guy. I think... Oh, no, we need to get poison making. Oh my gosh. She does... Liliana can make it. I'm assuming, is it venom she wants, or he wants? 3 flasks of venom. So we need, We need 2 more flasks and then 3 toxic extracts. Okay, so let's keep that in mind. Let's level up Alistair real quick too. So we want him to be tanky, so let's get a constitution. Let's just focus that for now. Do master combat training. Okay. And let's do this one. Okay.
As if we needed more fighting here. Don't you see how scared everyone is?
Bro.
Allow me. I could do
We have a lockpicker now. So this is, I don't know if you've ever heard of Liliana. This is her. She is briefly in the second game and then she's in the third game. She's one of your like advisor people. She's the spy master. She's really cool. A lot of people love Liliana as well. Okay, let's talk to Elder Miriam.
Bed for the night. You taken care of.
Aw, this poor old lady. Actually, I was more hoping I could help you.
Need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I don't, but my friend does.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travelers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Okay, so what does she want? Okay, we literally just have those. We don't even need to craft them.
This will help many people.
So we'll just give them to her. We don't even have to craft them. Easy. Easy peasy. Okay. Pretty sure we cannot talk to any of these. Oh, maybe the miner? Probably not. Oh, here we go. Let's listen to their dialogue.
Of the 2 of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound so very defensive.
Crawl into a bush somewhere and die. That would be great, thanks.
They're so funny. They are just so mean to each other. Oh my gosh. Okay. Moving on. Let's talk to the chastened. No? Never mind. It's Sten. Sten.
You aren't one of my captors. I will not amuse you any more than I have the other humans. Leave me in peace.
Who put you here?
In a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry.
The revered mother said he slaughtered an entire family, even the children.
Damn.
As she says, I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
I am Edelyn. Pleased to meet you.
Mock me. Or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair...
Oh my god, my character was possessed there for a second.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
Alistair take his place in the cage. Oh my god, I love Morgan. I find myself in need of skilled help.
What help do you seek?
I am sworn to defend the land against the Blight.
Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Yes, I am.
Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Would the revered mother let you free?
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance, it seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
Okay, so we'll talk to the revered mother.
Here to starve, or to be taken by the Darkspawn? No one deserves that. not even a murderer.
Okay, Liliana, it's okay. We're gonna get him. We're just gonna go do our cute little quest out here first. I feel like I missed talking to someone. Because I swear there was a quest. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't. I don't know. I thought there was another quest here that I'm missing, but we'll figure it out. Also, just a heads up, my little avatar is probably changing what she's doing, and it's because I pressed the number keys on my mouse to do these attacks, and that's also tied to my my little character. So apologies if you see her switching what she's doing constantly. Easy.
Nothing like a brush with death to make you not like death much.
So we took care of one of the groups of bandits. There's 2 more that we have to get. I swear there's like a quest to get spiders. Maybe I think that might be after we turn in these quests potentially. No, I don't want to kill the Mabari. I need to watch my health. I'm getting ganged up on. Oh, I say that as I literally die. Okay. Well, I'm used to playing rogues, so I'll just play Liliana. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have charged to the archers, but they're so annoying. Ooh, I need to put health potions on her hotbar. I keep forgetting to do that. Let's put them on all of theirs. Morrigan as well. There we go. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Ad block. What the heck? I usually have like my stream open in mod view on the other monitor, and an ad block just popped up telling me it's been updated. They are fighting. They are fighting so hard, I've noticed, because like YouTube is getting like continues to like work past them. And hold on, let me get rid of this pop-up. And like in the sense that ad block won't work. And then they just keep updating and fixing it. Okay, sorry, here we go. Back in. Okie dokie. So that was one set, and then we have one more set of bandits somewhere. Oh, and these people are mad at us too, from what I remember. You're a warden.
King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry.
Oh, brother, see, I could give you guys money. All they had to do was ask. Said they're gonna die. Bro, I didn't even attack. Beautiful. All they had to do, I would have given the money.
It is begun. As you say, I shall do it.
It's chest.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
don't think we can go in here. I'm pretty sure we can't. We can't. Okay. We will go up here, though. Because we're going to meet some sick characters right here. Yup. The archers, man, the archers. Get this one. Here we go.
As you say.
Blood mage. Yes, love them.
Much obliged.
You're welcome.
Name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy. Hello.
Hello.
Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
It's a bit complicated, but you're welcome to come along. I doubt you want to travel with a Grey Warden.
My, that does rather explain a lot. No offense, but I suspect there's more excitement on your path than my boy and I can handle. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune, though. Goodbye. Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
They'll be showing up later. Game is very quiet right now. It's weird. Just ambiance noises. Alright, here's the last of the bandits that we need to kill. Oh my god, I need to pay attention to my health. What am I doing right now? I don't know why I keep like just not focusing at all on my health. Alistair, bro, chill. You're gonna heal. It's okay. Yeah, they are dwarves. Jeez, I can't talk. We will be going to Orzammar, where a bunch of dwarves are actually at some point.
As you say. Allow me. I could do that for you.
So we did that. We still need to free Sten and then create a poison as well. But yeah, you'll see those two a lot. They're in this game and they're also in the second game. We didn't see them in the third game, unfortunately, but his son, he does like enchantments.
I shall do it.
And he's always just, that's like part of his main vocabulary, just saying enchantment. Ugh, spiders, disgusting, gross. I hate them. They're actually so annoying. And we're gonna encounter so many later on. Icky. The like getting webbed up like that actually drives me insane. Okay, good. We got the toxin extract from them, so we just need to get the glass flasks now, and then we can make the poison.
It shall be done.
Okay. I do think we get another quest over here at after we turn these in, potentially. So let's go get all the quests we do have finished turned in first. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot. I did not think we'd be stuck in Lothering for so long. I forgot that there's a good handful of stuff to do. Okay. I think I just need 2 more flasks because we had one. Aw. Oh, these. Right, there he is. The last time you traveled the open road, you caught a glimpse of a merchant in the distance. He appears to be following you. If you set up camp, he might be able to catch up to you. It's Sandal and his dad. The Van's lands. Journey to Banlorn's lands. Okay. Let's get a couple of flasks real quick. Oh my god, I now press escape. Ugh. Okay. Right. Where are his... Does he not have any? What? Oh, I was gonna say, what the heck? So then we'll have Liliana make 3 Venoms. Now we have them for him. I have what you asked for.
If those beasties come on my land, I hope it teaches them a lesson. Yeah, enough gold to cover any of your expenses and then some, hey?
Gold? That looks like silver to me, sir. I don't see a sovereign in there. Okay, I think it's literally just this Chanter's Board quest we have to turn in, and then I think we get another one, and then we have to just get Sten-free, and then I think that's it for Lothering, and then we can move on to the next thing. Oh, they're talking.
Washing your feet in winter makes you catch cold in the head, but we all know that is not true. But sometimes they are right, and they are right in this.
You know the stories about...
Of course. You think my mother would let me go without telling me all the stories of her youth?
My mother told me stories too. She was the one who kindled my love of the old tales and legends.
My mother's stories curdled my blood and haunted my dreams. No little girl wants to hear about the wilder men.
I want to actually, let me add in subtitles for ambient dialogue as well, so
Mother took to her bed.
everyone can see it.
Until they were spent, then killing them. No little girl wants to be told that this is also expected of her.
To be more accessible.
I see.
No, you don't. You really don't.
The path of righteousness is full of hardship, but the Maker smiles upon its travelers.
Cool. Alright, so yeah, then we have another Twin Bears attack. And... wait. Okay. I guess there's 2 more quests on the Chanter's Board, but let's get Sten-free first since we're here. Okay, sounds good for you. Thank you for the lurk. That just reminded me I need to add it on Lark still.
Right away.
Oh, you need a key? Lame. There is a chest back here, though, that she can open for us. Right, let's get Sten free.
Good day, Sister Liliana. I'm surprised to see you're still in Lothering.
It is good to see you as well, Your Reverence.
Is there something I can do for you then?
I want to talk about Sten, the Cunara you imprisoned.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
Is there any way I can convince you to release him?
His next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
I was thinking you might release him into my custody.
What do you say on this, Liliana? You know your friend better than I.
These are unusual times, Your Reverence. With us, the Kunari might do some good. I am sure of it, in fact.
Were things not so desperate? Very well, I trust you. Take these keys to his cage and make her watch over you.
Thank you, Your Reverence. Your trust is not misplaced.
Beautiful. Okay. So now we can go do those two other Chanter's Board quests and free Sten. Sadly, I won't be using him just because I'm in the party as a warrior, and then we have Alistair, who's also a warrior. We don't really need to use Sten, but still like having him on the team.
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there. No one else.
Mother occasionally had company.
What? Company? Do I even need to ask?
No, you really don't.
What kind of company is Flemeth keeping exactly?
You wish something more of me?
I have the key to open your cage.
I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it.
She agreed to release you into my custody.
So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the blight.
Very well, I'll let you out.
So it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
Thank you, Sten. Glad to have you with us.
May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Right, Sten has joined the party. Okay, let's go get those bears, and then we also have to find that lady's body, which is over here. Look at all these wolves, bro. Like, what? What, no wolf pelts? Bummer.
It is begun.
Okay, and then the bear, I want to say is over here, I thought? Somewhere over here? Yep. Okay. Here they are. Damn! Okay. Done. I think That was it. Okay. We missed that death route at some point. Alright, I think this is it for Lothering. Like, I think we might be getting out of here after this. If I remember correctly. And we will not be able to return. I feel like I should be able to talk to them. Why do I feel like I remember a conversation with them? I'm so confused.
Blessed are the peacekeepers.
Yeah. Yeah. Give me my freaking money. And then we have to go into the chantry, I think, to do the other one.
Very well.
I just realized I haven't saved this entire time. Oh my god. I need to start remembering to do that. Like 9:32 p.m. That was yesterday's time. That was the first time I've saved. Holy cow. Okay. Was that it? Were we just... Okay, never mind. I guess that counted. Okay, so we have to... I know. Oh my god. If I had crashed. I know that there's, Oh, thank you for the lurk, Zach. I know that there's a, like, autosave, but it's still, like, I should probably be doing manual saves as well. Because holy cow, yeah, that was... scary. Scary. Oh, we do have level up, so let me do that real quick. Just keep doing it like that. Yeah. Do not fully trust the autosaves. Very true. Okay, we're gonna do some warrior. Let's do... Okay. Let's do taunt. And then let's do for him. Again, we want him to be kind of beefy, so I'm just gonna focus on that for now and keep him going on the weapon and shield. No, I know. The unlurking is basically just to say that the person that went to go lurk when BRB is now back. That's it. That's all. So you can do unlurk, and then I know they're back. But yeah, I need to do that. I keep forgetting. I know I need to look at, like, I need to do that, and I need to look up royalty-free music to play, like, during my Be Right Backs and my stream ending and stream starting soon, just so it isn't, like, completely silent. There's a couple things I need to do. I just haven't had time to look into all that.
I'm wondering, Morrigan, do you believe in the Maker?
Certainly not. I've no primitive fear of the moon, such that I must play...
Spotify, is there royalty-free music on there?
Night. But this can't all be an accident. Spirits, magic, all these wondrous things around us, both dark and light.
If you dual channel your stream, the Spotify won't get blocked? Dual channel?
Presuppose an intelligent design by some absentee father figure.
I might already... I mean, I don't know if I already have that or not, but, like, I have, like, it picks up all my desktop audio no matter what I have going.
I don't believe that.
Ooh, okay, yes, please send that to me, and I'll definitely check it out soon. Bruh, no, I'm using royalty-free music. I know some people do use regular music, but I'd rather just not deal with all that. Like, I'm trying to keep the stream as low maintenance as possible. I don't want to have to go back to VODs to do that, so just easier to do royalty-free. Okay. So now we can get going, and then everyone say goodbye to Lothering. We will not be seeing it again. It's about to be overrun by the Darkspawn, so goodbye, Lothering. Rest in peace. And fun fact, when we start Dragon Age 2, you will see that our character is from Lothering, and they were escaping it because of the Darkspawn. That's the start of Dragon Age 2. So yeah, remember this place. We are never seeing her again. Unless they rebuild. Maybe they'll rebuild one day. Okay. Yep. I do wish they had a warning for, like, new players. It probably would be nice to be like, hey, once you leave this area, you can't come back. But It is what it is.
Bad dreams, huh?
It seems so real.
Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
The Archdemon, is that the dragon?
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it should.
Oh yeah. I bet you like literally thousands of people entered.
That's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out.
They are pretty nice specs, yeah. I mean, like I said, if I win, Zach, I'll give you my my Intel PC. I can't give you the one that my AMD one though, just because I didn't buy it, and that would be not nice. Thank you, Alistair. I appreciate it.
That's what I'm here for, to deliver unpleasant news and witty one-liners. Anyhow, you're up now.
It's not. Well, I'll get it fixed, obviously. Enchantment. Yep. See, there they are. They're back. Let's go.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fennick at your service.
Bodon and Sandal.
Thought to myself, what safer place to rest for the evening than in the camp of a Grey Warden?
I mean, true.
For the inconvenience of our
True.
How does that sound? Good? Yes?
You're free to say just mind yourselves. Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank the kind lady, won't you, boy?
Thank you, kind lady.
I love him. Thank you, kind lady.
You should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
Enchantment.
Hello. The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
What enchantments does he do?
Almost any weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment.
Enchantment.
You have it.
Farewell. Levi Dryden.
Hard woman to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy.
Oh, Levy. My bad.
Mention me? Levy of the coins. Levy the trader.
Dryden's a black name. Your family lost its land and titles. I don't think I need to say all that. I'll just say I'm Edelyn.
He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
What promise did Duncan make you?
Know, my family's name is...
Yeah, 49 is pretty nice.
Circles. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last...
I have a 4060 right now, so it's a bit of an upgrade for me even.
So King Orland banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
What happened next?
After King Orland died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough.
I think so, yeah.
Merchants, and we never lost our pride.
So what favor did you ask of Duncan?
The truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden.
We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak.
Oh, Athena's
We want
dreaming.
evidence to
Athena,
prove her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll
you having a
restore
nightmare?
our
Huh?
honor.
She's so cute. Couldn't you just go there by yourself?
Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Ireland's days. At least none that's come.
Yeah, she was having. I think she was having a bad dream. She was like tweaking out over there.
And I found the way a few years back.
She looks so cute right now, though. She's very cozy on the bed.
He could reclaim the old base, and my family could have its honor.
How will reclaiming the peak help the wardens?
Soldier's Peak is strategic and symbolic importance. Duncan said that it would be worth it right there. He also hoped to recover lost warden history and perhaps a few old relics. No one knows what's up there now.
Your family's faith will be rewarded. I will help you. Let's ask why didn't Duncan help him first?
Surfaced in southern Ferelden, and Duncan got plenty busy recruiting new wardens and meeting with good King Caelan. Duncan said he would help after the Battle of Ostagar. Said there might be useful things at the peak, but he never had the chance.
Okay, yeah, we'll help him.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map.
Oh, Fuyu, I just saw that you're playing Project Zomboid. Do you like play that actively? I've been wanting to get back into it, but I don't want to play it by myself. I love Project Zomboid. All right, let's go ahead and do our dialogue with everybody. Get to know our crew.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something. How did you become a shape
I
changer?
was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend.
That does sound like something you'd do. Your mother's been doing this for a long time then?
Her form, certainly. Devouring lost children, I cannot say. She has not done it in my experience, though in truth my lifespan is but a fraction of her own. Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
Can anyone become a shape changer?
Anyone with sufficient will, but the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell and thus requires a mage's talents. If you had a notion to learn such a skill for yourself, sadly, you must remain disappointed.
Can you change into other human forms as well?
The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
Do you spend a lot of time as an
There
animal?
were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary.
What do other animals think of you when you're
They
changed?
do not shy away from me. To their senses, I believe I seem like any other of their species. As to what they think, I truly cannot say. Just as I am still human, no matter my form, they are still animals. Thus they cannot speak, even were I to ask.
I've never heard of magic like that
No?
before.
'Tis not unheard of in the remote corners of the world. There are traditions of magic outside of the circle of magi, despite what those mages would have you believe. Some of these traditions are old, indeed, passed down as carefully guarded lore from one generation to the next. The zealots of the Chantry would uproot all such practitioners if they could. But as luck have it, some still exist. My mother is such a one.
By practitioners, you mean apostates, don't you? I'll say that's good. Such traditions need to be
I am
preserved.
surprised you think so. Still, 'tis a pleasant thing to hear.
Okay, that's all I wanted to ask.
Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch?
I would say I think your abilities sound quite useful.
A most practical opinion. Far more so than any man I have spoken to. But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
I think we can ask her more questions, I thought.
If you must.
Did you grow up in the Kakaria
Why do you
Wilds?
ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information.
Oh. It's my favorite way of annoying you. I'll say you could if you wanted to.
Oh, what luck. You asked if I grew up in the wilds. A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness.
But you kept going back to the wilds?
Would you not do the same? Your world is an unforgiving and cold place. The wilds I hail from is home to me, and I a natural denizen. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
Were you hurt?
Was I hurt? What manner of
Okay.
take me for? Only once
Oh
was
my
I
God.
accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be traveling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
Amazing. That was quick thinking.
Men are always willing to believe two things about a woman. One, that she is weak, and two,
Okay.
that she finds him
Morgan is spitting
I
facts.
was a weakling and battered my eyelashes at the captain of the guard. Child's play. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
Touching like a handshake?
To begin with, yes. What is the point of touching my hand? I find it an offensive intrusion. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes. How to eat at a table. How to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
I'm glad it worked out this way at least.
Yes? Let's ignore the entire Darkspawn threat in the presence of a simpleton as your only other Grey Warden ally. Not that I lack appreciation for the intent of your comment. Thank you.
Alistair the simpleton.
Yes? What do you wish of me? If you must.
Have you ever been hunted by the Chantry?
My mother has been hunted from time to time, yes. By Templar fools like Alistair, which should tell you how successful they generally were. Flemeth made a bit of a game of it, in fact. The Templars would come again, and she would look at me and smile and say that the fun was to begin once more.
I feel sorry for the Templars. You really had no trouble with them?
I am unsure. I was too young to understand, and perhaps 'twas bravado on Flemeth's part, or perhaps she was merely amused. I will never know. Flemeth would warn them once. 'Twas a warning they inevitably failed to heed. And then the true game began. Often Flemeth would use me as bait. A little girl to scream and run and lure the Templars deeper into the wilds and to their doom.
Surely more would have followed.
Sometimes. Eventually. Thankfully, the wilds is a vast place. Once they found us, Flemeth would simply move us elsewhere and we would be lost within the forest once again. I did not understand the danger we faced until I was much older. I had never heard of apostates or maleficarum.
They got what they deserved.
Perhaps they did. Still, I do not begrudge them doing what they believe is necessary. The Chantry sees any mages not leashed to the Circle of Magi as apostates, and apostates could become maleficarum, evil mages that resort to blood magic and become demon-enslaved abominations. It may even be true. Still, those of us who prefer freedom see no reason to submit.
I'll say I agree.
Oh, I hope you're not simply being agreeable. It would be a refreshing change. Enough of this talk. Let us return to the task.
Blah, blah, blah.
What do you wish of me? If you must.
Is Flemeth really what she seems to be?
Well, that depends, does it not? What does she seem to be?
A nutty old bat. I'll say a powerful maleficar.
You mean, is she truly the Flemeth of legend and story? Tell me, how much do you know of the tale? The one that the chastened still tell of my mother, to frighten them into obedience.
I'm more interested in the truth.
I can relay what Flemeth once told me herself, and you can decide whether or not 'tis the truth, if you desire.
That sounds interesting.
As the tale is sung by the bards, there was a time when Flemeth was young and beautiful, a fair lass in a land of barbarian men, the desire of any who saw her.
I'm gonna say yes. I've heard this part.
Tales say that Flemeth fell in love with Osen the bard and fled the castle of her husband, the dread Lord Conabar, and that he swore vengeance for her infidelity. In truth, my mother claims that 'twas Osen who was her husband, and Conabar the jealous lord who looked on from afar. Lord Conabar approached young Osen and offered him wealth and power in exchange for his lovely wife, and Osen agreed.
That's messed up. He sold his wife to another man.
The life of a bard is a poor one, and love fades in the wake of hunger. 'Twas Flemeth who suggested the arrangement. All would have been well had Lord Conabar kept his end of the bargain. But he was a foul man who bargained with coin he did not possess. Osen was led off to a field and slain, left for dead. Flemeth spoke to the spirits and learned of the deed, and swore revenge.
So she truly loved Osen then?
Point. Conabar had no honor, so she would not have him. Flemeth begged the spirits to aid her, and 'twas they who slew Conabar. The demon the legend tells of came later. Lord Conabar's allies chased Flemeth, you see. Chased her to the wilds, and there she hid. There she found the demon, and he made her strong. The legends all speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies.
Which? She never invaded or he never defeated
The truth
her?
of the matter is that there was never an invasion. As Flemeth tells it, the Chastened never raised an army under her banner, and she never fought with any warrior named Cormac. Cormac led a brutal civil war against his own people, and later claimed it was to vanquish evil that had taken root amongst the lords. Thus, he was hailed a hero. Flemeth was only attached to the legend much later. Perhaps 'twas due to the great war with the Chastened that eventually came, but Mother claims not to know how it began.
Do you believe her version?
I do not believe everything that Flemeth claims. Oft it seems her bitterness has colored her memories. But on the whole, yes, I believe this tale, if not all.
The legend tells of Flemeth having many daughters.
I have sisters. I have asked of this myself. The stories tell of many witches of the wilds after all, not just the one. And these tales existed long before I did. Flemeth refuses to speak of other daughters, if they existed. So, should I believe I am her first? I doubt that too.
Why would she refuse to speak of them?
The Chastened tell of a falling out between Flemeth and her daughters. They say that one day she hunted them all through the wilds and ate their hearts. It may be true. I have never seen another witch or heard of one. Perhaps one day Flemeth will eat my heart as well.
How is it that Flemeth has survived for so
The
long?
demon within her has transformed her into something else. An abomination, perhaps some would say. I know not. I only know my mother is clever, and she is part of the wilds as it is part of her. But she is no immortal. She bleeds. A blade in her heart would kill her like any other, were it lucky enough to find her.
Aren't abomination usually insane horrors?
How often is this usually? Always? If not always, then when is it not true? There are more things in this world and the next than you or I could ever hope to understand. What Flemeth became is a mystery. I suspect even to her.
An interesting story, thank you.
Tells it with far more embellishment than I, but you are welcome. Dare I ask of your own mother? Few are abominations of legend, 'tis true, but I find myself curious nevertheless.
Also, my mother died recently, in fact.
Then you have my sympathies for what it is worth. Which is very little, I am certain. It matters not. Let us move on.
And I think we can ask her personal questions. I know this is slowing down our progress, but I do really like talking to all the companions.
We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Why are you still
I
here?
am here because Flemeth commanded me to aid you. Why? Do you wish me to leave? I can do so if you prefer.
No, I don't want you to leave.
Assume our discussion.
I should have said, do you want to leave? Okay, so we talked to her, so let's go talk to the others. This will save us time in the long run, too, when we get all these other companions. We'll only have to talk to them a bunch. I like the dog, too.
Oh, why, you little...
What?
Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
There's hardly any blood drawn. Still, he shouldn't have. Oh.
Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me. I once heard a really old legend about how the hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh.
Oh, he did not like that.
Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
Oh. I'd never feed you another human being.
If he's eating it, you know.
Ooh. The dog is so funny.
Oh, look at what your fool dog placed in my pack. A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables.
It's the thought that counts. He means well.
Dirty Mungle can have this back. There. And tell him not to do it again.
Elsa, don't do... Elsa, you heard the lady. Oh.
I don't want it, you worthless fur bag.
I said, I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh, he's just trying to be manipulative, I can tell. I do.
I'm gonna watch them.
You are a true warrior and worthy of respect.
Cute. I'll say it's going to take some time, you know. He's so cute. I love him. Good luck with that then. I think I can. Can't I pet him? I can. Yeah, we gotta give him a pet. We gotta give the good boy a pet. So cute. Okay. Let's talk to Liliana.
Yes?
I'd like to talk.
Here I am.
This vision
I
of
knew
yours.
this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell, and the darkness drew me in.
Let's see. What then?
When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rose bush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
And this made you want to help
In
me?
my dream, I fell, or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop the blight. I know that we can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the blight devours everything?
The Chantry says the Maker has left us.
He's still here. I hear him in the wind and the waves. I feel him in the sunlight that warms my skin. I know what the Chantry says about the Maker, and what should I believe? What I feel in my heart, or what others tell me?
I'll say believe what feels right to you, Liliana.
It's nice to find someone who agrees. I know what I know, and no one will ever make that untrue. Yes? Well, here I am.
What was life like in the Chantry cloister?
Quiet. It was a life suited for contemplation. In the cloister, away from the fuss and the flurry of the cities, I found peace. And in that stillness, I could hear the Maker. But it was not perfect. Some of my Chantry fellows were condescending. That is the nature of religious folk, I suppose.
Yes, they tend to be self-righteous.
When I talked about my beliefs, that the Maker reveals himself in the beauty of his world, they treated me with disdain. They want to believe that he's gone, so that when he turns his gaze on them, it means they are special, chosen. He cannot possibly have love for all, the sick and the weary, the beggars and the fools.
What did you say to them?
What can I say to them? What they believe is what the Chantry says, and the Chantry is infallible, yes? Maybe I am wrong. But it is the Maker's place to decide if I am worthy, not men, not the Chantry. But there is work to be done, and I have talked enough for now. Yes? Well, here I am.
What would someone like you be doing in Lothering's
What
Chantry?
is meant by someone like me?
They don't teach you how to find the cloister, do
I
they?
think I was always a cloistered sister. The Chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all who seek it. I chose to stay and become affirmed.
Affirmed?
We affirm our belief in the Maker, in Andraste and the Chant, but other than that, there are no vows taken.
What did you do before that?
I was a traveling minstrel in Orlais. Tales and songs were my life. I performed, and they rewarded me with applause and coin. And my skill in battle? Well, you pick up different skills when you travel, yes? Yes, of course. Let's move on.
I think that's all we can talk to her about.
Well, here I am.
Oh wait, you were a traveling minstrel. Do you have tales to share?
Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think.
Tell me about Darkspawn.
Law says it is man's pride that created the Darkspawn. In ages past, the mages of the Tevinder Imperium ruled much of the world we know. In their pride, they thought their magics invincible and imagined that they were greater than the Maker himself. So thinking, they invaded his golden city, planning to take it for themselves and depose their own creator. But they were impure and full of sin. And it is with the sin that they tainted the golden city, corrupting it forever. The Maker cursed them and cast them from his sight. Wherever they went, they spread the taint of their sin. Any land that was touched by the taint became blighted and would suffer no life. Instead, the Darkspawn arose to torment us and remind us of our hubris.
Know any stories from Orlais?
Of course, Orlesians enjoy telling stories. I shall tell you my favorite tale of Aveline, the Knight of Orlais.
Go ahead.
A long time ago, a girl child was born to a farmer. He had hoped for a son, not a daughter, and so he told his wife to abandon the child in the woods. Before the cold could claim her, the baby was found by a tribe of Dalish elves who took pity on the poor mewling thing and raised her as their own. Aveline, for that is what they called her, grew strong and quick and clever under the guidance of the elves. She learned to wield the sword as well as any man, could kill a deer with an arrow at 100 paces, and was as graceful on the back of a horse as she was on foot.
Continue.
Aveline's Dalish guardians saw that she could easily best any Orlesian chevalier in battle, and wanted to show the cruel humans the child they had left to die. They bestowed upon her a fine horse and armor, and sent her to prove herself to her people in the grand tourney. Now in those days, no woman was allowed to take up arms, let alone compete in the grand tourney, but Aveline kept her helmet on and was not discovered.
Did she win the tourney?
Aveline won many events and gained the approval of the adoring crowd. Eventually, she came face to face with the knight Kaleva.
Hello, Ani T. I'm actually about to, unfortunately, after we talk to Liliana, I'm probably hopping off. So I've got to get to the gym and stuff.
To regain his honor, Kaleva tripped Aveline and tossed her to the ground, ripping off her helmet as he did so. Silence fell upon the arena.
Yes, Jim. Sad. I'm sad. I gotta get back into it though. It's all good. I plan to probably do some weekend streams as well, just for the fact that there's like a lot to do before Veilguard comes out. So yeah.
Blinded by his rage, he forced Aveline to her knees. "Know your place, woman," cried he, and slit her throat.
That's terrible.
The son of the king, Prince Freyan, was present.
Yeah, I'll be live definitely tomorrow too. Today's Wednesday. I'll be live Thursday and Friday. And then again, I probably will do weekend streams, but that's gonna be kind of like a check Twitter thing because I don't know what time I would do them.
After her death, and to this day, any female who is knighted.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I'll do the DLCs. I have Awakening for this one. Dragon Age 2, I can't remember what DLCs there were. And then Inquisition. I'm at the very least doing Trespasser. Because that obviously sets us up for Veilguard. Ferelden Legends.
I know one, told to me by my mother a long time ago. It always chilled me to the bone.
Ooh, Flemeth.
Maybe you have heard of Flemeth?
Flemeth. Morgan's mother was called Flemeth.
Sure? Was she the Flemeth of legend? Flemeth, the devourer of men? Flemeth, mother of witches. Flemeth, demon-touched, who dwells
Gotcha. Yeah, I
in
don't. Do I have Wind Chant? I know for sure I have Awakening. She didn't really introduce herself as such.
Others scare their daughters with talk of Flemeth.
Yeah, those would be a lot of titles to give off.
Flemeth will spirit you away and bind you to her forever. They also say that Flemeth mourns
Gotcha,
for
okay.
her beauty and will steal yours through your looking
Yeah, I'll
glass
definitely
if she
do at
sees
least Awakening, and then I'll see if I have the other one. But yeah, I plan to try to get through the DLCs, dude. I gotta like speed things up. I'm sitting here talking to all the companions, but I just love talking to them. Even though it's like majorly slowing me down finishing Origins.
beauty was known throughout
I
the
think
land.
Dragon Age 2 will be somewhat quick to get through, I think.
Skin as pale as winter's first snow.
But yeah, this one in Inquisition, oh my god.
Perilous as the
It's
sea.
gonna take a bit.
When she came of age, she came to the attention of the Lord of Hyeva, Conobar, and he took her for his wife. Conobar soon learned that his young bride had the gift of magic. He kept this a secret, for he feared that she would be taken from him. Flemeth stayed with Conobar for some years, and with his blessing, she practiced her art. And then one day, a young poet named Osen came to the castle.
The question is, do we believe Liliana's telling of it, or do we believe what Flemeth told Morrigan about the story? Damn nice. I wish I could romance her as a girl. It's so sad. The plot thickens.
Longed to be with her true love, and she and Osen fled from Conobar's lands, seeking refuge in the Kokari wilds with the Chasing tribes. They lived there happily for many a year, till the day Flemeth received news that Conobar was dying and longed to see her face one last time. Flemeth's heart swelled with pity for the man who once was her husband, and begged Osen to return to Conobar's side with her. But when Flemeth and Osen entered Hyeva, they were captured by Conobar's men, and Osen was slain in front of Flemeth's eyes. Flemeth was imprisoned in the highest tower of the castle, there to await Conobar's judgment on her. Distraught at the loss of her love, Flemeth plotted revenge against her husband. She summoned a fey demon, intending for it to wreak vengeance on Conobar. But a spell went awry. The demon possessed Flemeth. Turning her into an abomination, the halls of the castle ran red with blood as Flemeth...
Right? I love her so much.
The last of Flemeth's humanity melted away, and at dawn, she stole back to the wilds to plot and scheme for 100 years.
I feel like
They say she took to her side many chasing men.
like the version that like Liliana's telling and that people spread around just seems so embellished. I'm almost inclined to believe what Flemeth told Morrigan is the truth for what actually happened.
Which one?
Let's ask about the Dalish.
I have heard a little about how the elves gained their freedom from the Tevinter Imperium. When Andraste began her exalted march against the Imperium, the elves joined her cause to fight their masters. The great elven leader, Shatan, born in captivity, rose up to lead his people. He foresaw a future where the elves were free. Shatan was killed when
I love the
Andraste
elves
was
so
betrayed,
much.
but the elves continued to fight.
It makes me so sad. They're like history and how they're treated.
The elves claimed the Dales in the south and settled there in the land of their own.
It didn't last.
The elves lived in the Dales for centuries. They resurrected the worship of the elven gods and would allow the building of no chantry. This angered
True, yeah.
and the
Also, especially just about like her origins. Like, I don't think necessarily that she would lie about that. And again, like, I just feel like the story that Liliana was just telling and like all the other people passed around, it just feels so embellished, like a tragic love story as opposed to just kind of like the reality of what Flemeth told Morrigan. Like, that seems more realistic to me.
The elven state completely dissolved. Some of the elves bitterly accepted their fates and surrendered to human rule, living in the human cities as second-class citizens. But others, still fiercely proud of their heritage, refused to bow to the humans, and instead became homeless wanderers. There were the
Yeah,
elves of the
exactly.
Dales, the Dalish.
Maybe there's some truth in both of them. Okay, what do you know about Andraste?
Andraste was the Maker's chosen. The Maker had long since abandoned the world when the sound of her singing turned his ear. Beauty, grace, and wisdom enraptured him, and he offered to take her from this flawed world to become his divine bride. But Andraste had an earthly husband and would not forsake him. Instead, she beseeched the Maker to return to his people once more. So earnest was her plea that the Maker was moved, and promised that he would create a paradise on earth if all abandoned their false gods and turned once more to him. And this is why Andraste began her exalted march on the idolaters of the Tevinter Imperium. The Maker granted her his powers with which to smite her enemies. Andraste brought the Imperium...
I could listen to her tell stories all day.
converted many to the
Her and Morrigan, to be honest. I could just listen to the yap all day. How did Andraste die?
It was the frailties of men that betrayed and killed Andraste. Her earthly husband, Mafarath, a chieftain of the Alamari tribes himself, grew jealous as his wife's popularity and influence overshadowed his own. She was also revered as the Maker's betrothed, and Mafarath began to see their own bond waning in significance as Andraste became ever more devoted to the Maker. Out of envy and spite, Mafarath made a pact with the Archon Hissarian of Tevinter, allowing his beloved Andraste to be ambushed and captured.
Damn.
Andraste was burned at the stake in Minrathous, the capital of Tevinter.
Why did the Maker not save her with his power?
I have thought on this too. Did he withdraw his sight from her at that moment? Where were all the powers he bestowed upon her? This question has come to me many times, and I have no answer. Perhaps there was no way for Andraste to return to the Maker but through her death. We will never know for sure.
Okay, well, we've now have yapped with Liliana and Morrigan. So tomorrow, when I stream, we'll do Sten and Alistair, and then we will move on. We had just wrapped up Lothering, so I don't know. I have to figure out what I want to tackle first and how I want to do it, but there's so much left to do in this freaking game. Oh my gosh. Origins and Inquisition for some reason just feels so long to me. And then Dragon Age 2 I feel like is so short. I know it actually isn't, but that's just how it feels. I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, so I'll be live again tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then we'll go until about 9 again. So just a couple hours. And then I think Friday... same thing. And then Saturday and Sunday, like I said, this is going to be kind of like a last minute sort of deal. I don't really know when I want to schedule streaming. So it's just, I'm just going to play it by ear. Now I'll definitely do longer than like a 2-hour stream or 2.5-hour stream. It'd probably be like 4+ hours. We'll see how I'm feeling, but we just have so much to get through that the extra streams are definitely needed. But yeah, I just want to thank everyone that stopped in and chatted. It was really nice talking to you guys, and I hope to see y'all tomorrow.